What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Just Meta. We're back at it again with another tier list. Because as you know, I am a content creator and I have to farm for as much content as I can possibly farm. So far, like I said, this is just the tier list for the beta. We don't know anything about when the games come out. People can be nerfed, buffed. Perfect example, a lot of characters got changed between the last beta and this beta, and I'm pretty sure more things are going to get changed. One thing I will say, though, is that every character is super strong. In typical Guilty Gear fashion, every character is busted in their own way. But there are some characters that are legitimately more busted than others, and I feel like there are some characters who have better matchups than others overall. So, first things first, we're going to put the one that you guys all know, Ram. I truly believe Ram is the only S tier character in the game right now. Simply because her game plan is just so much better. Her far slash is still good. They nerfed her combo where she went basically, where she could get any hit from mid-screen and then send you full screen into the corner. She has to spin bar to do that now. But her corner combo is better. So basically Ram, it takes a little bit more work to get you in the corner, but when you are in the corner, it's pretty much GG's. Guaranteed wall break every time. It's crazy. Reversal, invul supers, full screen supers. Like Ram is playing Strive correctly. Like Ram's got so much going on. Leo might be secret S tier as well, just because of the command grab, the run through. Leo's pretty strong. I haven't played many good Leos, but I've seen a lot of Leo footage, and Leo looks very strong. But I might move Leo. I'm not too sure about Leo being S tier right now. A+ tier, I'm definitely putting Soul. I'm gonna put Geo, Axel, Mei, and Ino, and Kai. Nago, I'm gonna put him down here, and I'll tell you guys why in a second. Anji also, actually, let me put Leo down here in A tier. Anji is S tier as well. I was capping about that shit. So Pot, thank God, has been nerfed. I'm gonna put Pot B tier. I'm gonna put Millia A tier, Chip A tier, Zato B tier, Faust is not that bad, but I'm gonna put him B tier as well. All right, so let me explain. Let me explain why I'm ordering things the way that they are. Ram and Anji, I feel like are legit S tiers. You know, Anji is always busted since plus R, but he's really good in this game. The Fujin mix-up is strong. The RC system into a Fujin mix-up is very strong. The reversal parry super, like he can literally just do that in the middle of block strings and blow you up. So if Anji's got meter, you're literally gonna have to keep your block strings very short around him because he can just blow up anything. You know, the pass through, the what is it called? I don't know the Japanese name for it. The spin, where he spins around and he baits your move and then he punishes if you do like a heavy move. Like all these things are really good. Also, a lot of people don't talk about the fact that Anji has one of the fastest air dashes in the game. Like, his air dash is mad fast. Like, his movement is so good. It's pretty crazy. So, yeah, Anji, definitely S-tier character. Probably one of the best. Ram and Anji, definitely best in the game so far. Soul, I put A+, because Soul is a pressure monster. Soul is, like, really good. Gunflame is strong. Gunflame seems to go, or seems to gel into his far slash. I don't know if it's plus. It seems like at certain ranges it could be plus, and then the far slash range is just so far. Like, it's so crazy. It's so hard to get in on Soul, and Soul could just get in on you without really any effort. So, you gotta watch it. And also the 6P. Soul 6P is such a good anti-air as well. A lot of people have been sleeping on Geo. I think Geo is definitely top tier. Like, all her shit is plus, except for like 1 or 2 moves. She's got mix for days, rush down, pressure, plus frames, that charge that beats projectiles, so you can't zone her. She can always get in. We already know about Mei, Dolphins, super good jumps, high mobility. It's really hard to pin Mei down. Mei's always been good, so Mei's still good here. Axel's very strong as well in this game. In the hands of a really good player, it's really difficult to get in on Axel. But I have noticed that I think Axel might drop in the tier list. Once we get frame data, once we lab, figure out the tech and everything, I think Axel might drop. But so far in the beta, with no time to lab, just trying to play by feel, Axel seems to be very strong. Ino, legitimately strong. Like, Note into 50-50, Float into 50-50. Like, Ino is super duper strong. Like, Ino is crazy. Actually, I feel like she's better in this game than she is in the other games, personally. because they simplified her toolkit and it makes it so that like she has like simple options, but the options are like more heightened by the fact that there's less stuff going on. So you have to react, basically. You have to like work on reacting to her mix-ups. Like you could try to fuzzy them, but I don't know, you know. Like I said, without time in the lab, we can't figure out like any fuzzies or whatever. But I did try some fuzzies here and there, and I've just felt like it's just best to react. Kai. I don't know what the fuck they changed about him, but they changed something about him, and he just feels really strong now. Like, Kai feels like Kai now. Like, he feels oppressive. He feels like a neutral king. Last beta, like, my buttons were getting beat by everything. My 6P wasn't good. Yeah, nothing was good. And now, even that move that they replaced Grease Sever with, that move is super good now. Like, I don't know, they must have made it more plus or something, because last time it wasn't plus and people were mashing on me after it, and this time, like, people try to mash after I do the max range cartwheel kick, and then they get it's a free counter hit. It's counter hit bait all day. Kai also has really good burst safe combos as well. Like, a lot of his combos are burst safe, so you can literally just bait. Like, you could do a combo, get a counter hit, RC, bait the burst, and they get another combo. Like, Kai's really good. And for those who don't know, Kai's my main. I'm playing Kai. So, yeah, he's definitely much better than he was last time. Leo. I think Leo's definitely mid-tier. Very strong. But, you know, there's definitely ways to play around him. Millia, I feel like Millia is a solid A-tier as well. I played against some level 9, floor 9, floor 10 Millias. And, yeah, if you just got to keep up with her. That's really the best way to put it. You got to keep up with her. You got to pay attention to the movement, to her movement, and block correctly. But if you could keep up with her, then you know you could shut Millia down. That's kind of like the thing. Chip, same kind of thing as Millia, same type of deal. Super fast movement, lots of like crazy movement going around. If you can keep up with them, you hit your punishes when you're supposed to. You know, you got to play fast against these two characters. You know. You got to think fast, play fast, but if you can keep up with them, then it's not too hard to beat them. Potemkin, hallelujah. They nerfed your boy Potemkin. I'm so glad. Now, I will say this. Potemkin is mad good still. Like, he still has Hammerfall RC into 50-50. He still has that wall super that I feel like is absolutely busted. But overall, I feel like Potemkin is more in line with how he's been in previous games. The only thing that's really standing out for Potemkin right now is the fact that he's got that wall super. So basically, if Potemkin is losing and he's got meter, he could just do the wall super and he's just in. And you could try to super jump it, but if he happens to have another 50 meter, that's a heavenly Potemkin buster. Like, it literally just changes the game and it stops you from playing, basically. If he pulls that super out, it has some invul startup, but you can stuff it if you're close enough to him. You can stuff it. But yeah, that super is really good. And if it hits you, it does like 5 hits or some shit, and then he gets a combo from it as well. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Zato, now I feel like Zato might go up in the tier list as time goes on. Since this is the beta, people don't have time to lab. I played it against a few Zatos, and you know, Zato's good. But I think that once people have time to lab and really figure out how to play him, I think Zato's going to be a lot stronger than he is. Faust is definitely better than he was last beta. He can throw out a lot of items. His items, you know, do a lot of work. But the thing about Faust is that the way he plays in this game is slightly different than the way he plays in other games. In the other games, the items mostly were for Faust to play around. And your job was to kind of like manage the chaos a little bit. But in this game, the items are for both players. So he can keep throwing items. So the whole like he throws a donut, don't pick it up because then he can't throw another item. That's gone in Strive. Like he could throw a donut and he can keep throwing items. So he can throw as many items as he wants. He can pollute the screen with items all day. So what you want to do is when he's throwing out items, you want to use the items as the opponent. So like if he picks up a donut, if he throws out a donut, you pick up the donut. If he throws out food, pick up the food. If he throws out a bomb, you need to go and hit that bomb back at him. And if he throws out the trumpet, you need to get the trumpet. Like you absolutely need to get the trumpet. And if he throws out like the little voodoo doll mini Faust thing, then you just have to avoid that. Like you just gotta hold it. That's one you have to hold. But overall, I feel like Faust is a lot better than he was, but he's very beatable. Like, you know, if you play good neuts, you play around the items, you manage the chaos, you shouldn't have a problem with Zato. I mean, with Faust. And the last character, Nagoriyuki, I feel like he got hugely nerfed since last beta. Like, before, he was able to do a lot more specials before his blood meter ran up. Now, like, if you do a whole bunch of specials, if you do like 3-4 specials in a row, like, it feels like he gets like 3 specials before his blood meter is completely full, and then that's a free punish. And I think the reason is because they want you to get the command grab. So, like, for example, they want you to basically use normals and the super jump, get in, then with the command grab, your blood meter goes all the way down immediately, and it stays down for as long as that command grab is active. And then you can spam specials, and your blood meter won't go up. I think the secret with Nago is you gotta play patient. You gotta look for your opportunity to get the command grab, and then you need to, then you can go ham. But I don't see anybody playing them like that. Everybody was playing Nago last beta. Nobody's playing Nago anymore like that. And I think it's because he's going to be a very hard character to play. He's kind of like Potemkin style. Like, he's a big counter hit player. His job is to get the counter hit, get in, get the command grab off the schmicks, then mix you to high hell with the Rekkas and do the big damage and open you up. So that's basically it. That's the tier list, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget, we do Rocket Wednesdays every Wednesday on the Twitch channel. We're also going to be doing the Strive Major as well. We're going to be partnering with NYC Furby for the Guilty Gear Strive Major at the end of July. We're going to be raising funds on Matcherino for it. We do tournament. I'm going to start doing a tournament about 6 days a week starting in June. So make sure you guys follow the Twitch as well. Thanks. See you guys next time. Peace.